And now for something completely different.
It's not what you expected, was it, boys and girls? What have we here? I found these while unpacking old boxes. What am I doing with these? You might very well ask, actually, and you'd be well within your well within your rights to query this. As some people will know, I used to work in Brighton in early 90s for the NHS, and doing stuff around HIV/AIDS prevention and harm reduction. And we knew there were two main ways to transmit HIV, the virus which causes AIDS. The first was unprotected sex, the other was through the sharing of injecting equipment. Well, a lot of working women at the time were not using condoms and putting themselves and consequently their customers at risk. So I had a bright idea. All these used to get stuck in phone boxes. Do you remember phone boxes? They're what we used to do when we wanted to contact people when we weren't at home, because not many people had mobile phones. I think I was one of the very few people I knew to have a mobile phone. And so these were plonked up in telephone boxes, and you go into a telephone box and you'd call one that you like the sound of. So I used to take, there's usually quite a few of these, so as an example, there'd be a few from Lucy, quite a few. So I wasn't taking them out and leaving none in there. I was taking one of several, and then I'd go back to the office and I'd call them and say, I'm working for the NHS. Do you want some condoms and lube and stuff? And we started a little network of working women who, some of whom were chaotic drug users as well. So we were able to get them clean injecting equipment and take dirty injecting equipment back. So the looks I got taking these out of phone boxes, you wouldn't believe. And also some of the offers I got made when phoning the number. What a little find from history. So advertising in the sex industry cards, wedged in phone boxes, 5th of June 1992. Wow, all from Brighton. And after this was so successful, and it was just one of those little ideas that I had when walking past a phone box. This was so successful that we rolled it out in a lot of the other big cities as well. Was just phoning them and saying, would you like some free condoms? Anyway, whoa, that's not what you want to know, is it? It was in a box of stuff from the container. You want to know how we're doing with the container. Well, we've been clearing a lot of stuff out of it. Lots of wood and boat stuff and all sorts of stuff. And I just put in the little clip of when we opened it earlier. It's not too bad. You can see in there at least 8 feet. Now we can actually get in a little bit. I can get at least halfway back. So this oven, boat fridge, that's all going up on, I don't know, Facebook Market or something. There's all sorts of other stuff back there. Quite a lot of this. There's air pots, growing stuff, air pots. Lots of other various different, crumbs. Yeah, so, but we've made a good start. There's going to be those two sorry, let's zoom out a little bit. The 2 school benches and the woodwork bench going along here. I did think, and I will throw this open to the broader masses. I mean, this could potentially be a little brewery. The only problems are no drainage, no mains water, no mains electricity, and I need to bring 3-phase in here. And really, yeah, probably not, I would think. But we have made some substantial progress, considering we could hardly get in here earlier today. I made the decision, I'm chucking a load of the wood away that I've been keeping for special projects. Lots of hardwood, lots of really good quality wood. I'm saving this bit spare wheel for the van. I got a couple of pulled out a couple of generators. I stocked those on Facebook Market and they went within 20 minutes, so I'm thinking I put them up too cheaply, but they've been in there for 12 years, 10 years, something like that. So lots of this wood. I was keeping a lot of this because I mean, I like the waney, what's it called, waney edge stuff. Of course there's none here that I can show you. So I was going to make some signs and whatever, but you know, all this is going to the tip tomorrow, or going to be chopped up and burnt next weekend, Springbank. All of this going to the tip, unless anybody wants a snow shovel or some old boxes and whatever else. Yeah, so progress has been made this lovely sunny Saturday. There you go. That's it for now. Bit of a different video for you, boys and girls. And yeah, until next time, you take care now. Cheers.
We now come to the Deputy Leader of the Opposition, Angela Rayner.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker, and it's a pleasure to welcome yet another Deputy Prime Minister to the dispatch box. The third deputy that I've faced in 3 years, and you know what they say, the third time's a charm. And I'm also pleased to note, Mr. Speaker, that the Prime Minister has a working class friend, finally. I seem to remember that after the loss of 300 Conservative seats at last year's local elections, the Right Honourable gentleman resigned, saying someone must take responsibility. After 1,000 more Conservative councillors had been given the boot by voters, who does he think is responsible now?